Check, mic check. Get the rest of this over here. Man, I can't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Alright. Ba 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 ba. So we're starting to do some, what are we picking up here? Barley. Picking up the barley harvest, man. Yeah, let me know if these tractors are too loud. I got it set at 30% volume if you're having a hard time hearing me. So let me know. Wow, I just missed that building. I was playing earlier and forgot where I was at and what I was doing. So we're trying to save up for another harvester, is what my plans are. We need one. Just using that one harvester on all these fields. Especially, I have them split up, so it makes it a lot harder. So I need to get 2 harvesters. I need to have 2 harvesters. So this is the first map that I've done on hard. I did Bjornholm and Westbridge. And if you want a challenge, I highly suggest doing it. And this map here, in my opinion, if you've done those 2 before, I don't know if this guy's ready. I think he just stopped because I shut the game off. No, he's ready. I highly suggest doing it on hard because this map is pretty much set up. You have a ton of fields that you can do over by field 18 there by biogas. There's several. Whoops. There's several grass fields over there that you don't have to buy and get you started on doing silage right off the bat. And also where your cows are right next to your farm, so they really set this up really easy, in my opinion. It's definitely not that difficult. It wouldn't be that difficult on normal. I think that, you know, you could smash it on normal without question. And that's why I chose to, you know, before I knew that, I chose to do it on hard. So that was my whole deal with that. And I just wanted to challenge myself and see, you know. But it was definitely a grind, I can tell you that right now. There's no question about that. It was definitely a grind. And if you haven't registered your email and you're trying to do and, you know, type out some stuff in chat, you're gonna have to do that. And I apologize for that. If you are chatting and you're getting that message, I do apologize for that. Just get this over here, and then I'm going to bring my chaff machine over, and that's a new thing they added to the game, was a new chaff machine, which is really cool. I love it. Doesn't cost you $400,000. So, like the Chrome, and it's just as good in my opinion. It works just as well. So, alright, let's see here. Yeah, I love this thing. It's awesome. And it actually fits the chrome head, or the, yeah, it actually fits the chrome header on it. So instead of using the 6-meter header that is with it, you can get the 12 to do corn. But the thing that I didn't do the last time was I never did barley and wheat and turned it into chaff. Never really knew about it, to be honest with you. Thought that the header that was on the Krone that looked like this one was only for grass. If you windrowed it into rows, but nope, not necessarily. It will do wheat and live straw is what they call it. So the only thing that I wish that they would do is I wish that they would put a beeper on this thing so when it's full, you know. It's very deceiving if you're not watching those numbers. And all of a sudden, it'll just keep on going and keep on spraying into nothing and picking it up once it's at 100%. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and empty this guy out. I haven't started doing logs yet. Just want to get these fields organized a little bit more, and you know, and then I'll get into it. I'm gonna be connecting some. I still got more to connect, so it's gonna take me a little while to get everything set up the way that I want it, and then I'll probably get into some logs. Let's see here. I'm gonna check something. Wise bot. Him and Nightbot will get in a fight later. I have one of them as a mod and one of them not, so they will get in fights. Yeah, logging brings good money, but it's not. See, the game's. I did it at Bjornholm, right? And I'm all into it, man. But I had the bottom half of the map before I started logs, and I'm not really into dropping them in the water. I've never been that guy. So with this thing, you know, like I said, I got it set up on hard, and I have enough things that I need to get before I need to start doing logging. And to me, it's... And this is just my thing, man, okay? I know it's a part of the game. But to me, it's not really farming. I want to get the farming thing down, my field set up, and, you know, and all that. I don't know when I'm going to do it. But yeah, I am going to do it. I am going to do it. But it's not, you know... I'm not looking at fast and easy. Hi. Fizzle, welcome. Only one slime. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, for start out, I'm saying. I got you. I got you. Yeah, oops, see what I mean? Look at that, 100%. Man, they need a beeper on that thing to let you know. You know what I mean? Something, it'll just keep on going. It's alright. I can start out just fine without doing the logging. I do it as an add-on when I get bored with the farming later, you know? So that's what works out for me. But welcome to the stream, guys. How you doing? No commands in here, dude. I have a few things like what do I have? I think it's for everyone. It's been a couple months since I've streamed, so I'm a little bit rusty. Just trying to get back into it slowly. So yeah, I think there's one to find out how long I was in the Marine Corps, exclamation point USMC. There's one exclamation point stream. What else? I can't remember. But there's not a bunch of them. I have the game if you want a farmhand. I hear you. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you for the offer. I did Bjornholm and Westbridge. I have all the fields, and I did it all by myself. I really like, you know, it's all right to do it with friends, but it's kind of a challenge to me. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that offer. Buggy Freak. You guys are going off on the commands. I hear you. What's up there, Buggy Freak? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is the Xbox One. Yep, no mods here. Completely vanilla. So for chaff, I pretty much use, you know, I still do the live straw, and then I've only done that one field over there. What is that right there? 17? I just got this one, this big one right here, and I'm gonna keep doing corn down through there just to store it in my silos, but I use that one for chaff also. So on my harvest, I normally have, I get the rows at about 25 to 30%, and then tarp them or blanket them or whatever they call it, and that's good enough for me. That's, you know, gives me a sense of, you know, it doesn't take me forever to empty them and all that good jazz. But so it's it keeps me busy unloading these, let me tell you. Okay, Slime, I appreciate the offer, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, and like I said, that Crone head will work on this thing, so you don't have to pay the for. You know, I mean, you can get it, but it's hard to drive on the highway, or listen to me, on the roads. You might have to back it up because it hits everything as you're going down the road. You might have to drive it backwards, but it will go across the fields and the dirt roads very easily. I'll show you later. I've got to do that field. After I get these done, I'll do that cornfield. Do my chaff field there and then my cornfield, and I started doing canola row. I'll have to show you that. That's what I'm saving up to get my next harvester with. I just like to have a little bit of extra money. So I want to buy another New Holland, and to take care of that side of the map over there. 6, 12 on the right side, 6, 12, 16, 21, 26, and 29. That's Canola Road. And I have them all linked together. And right now I only have 6 and 12 planted, and they're ready to be harvested. And once I do those, then I'm gonna get I'm gonna plant the rest of them. But yeah, it's quite the field going down through there. You started on this map? That's cool, man. Glad to hear it. Can I help you on your farm? Brother, I'm having a hard enough time on my farm, right? This is tough, man, I'm telling you. Start, you know, doing the other two, Westbridge and, whoa, I always do that. Westbridge and, Bjornholm. Doing those on normal and doing this one on hard is night and day. And yeah, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. But no, yeah, I got plenty. Oh, I gotta get some fuel too. I see that. Gotta get some fuel, man. Yeah, no, 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 no. In between them, yeah. Yeah, I connected them. You know what I'm saying? I connected them. They're, fizzle. Like the dirt road right here. Like there was one, where's it at? Back here. Right there. See that road? That went all the way down through between these. And I actually made that field right there where that Lamborghini is. That was all grass. I made that to help myself out when I first started because I didn't, you know, it only gives you 2 fields. And I didn't have that much money. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to end up plowing these 2 together too. This one and that one over there. But I just haven't done it yet, so. Oops. Am I farther than you, Slime? I hear you, buddy. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. I've got 123 hours into this map already, so I've been working hard at it, man. No logs yet, and you know I don't do the windmill, all that jazz. I don't do anything that doesn't require me to work at it. As far as windmills or solar panels or beehives or any of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into the cows yet or not. I haven't made up my mind. I did it on Westbridge and Bjornholm. But yeah, I'll see about that later. Yeah, Canola Row is going to be something else, man. It's going to be fun. But I have to get a harvester, and I have to get, I want to get the big sower, the horse. So I need to get those 2 things. And this is my, I do 2 harvests now of wheat, barley, and canola, and then I sell it. I sell one, you know, and then by the time I get back to the other one, the price has gone back up. So my stuff is I get half price. If you're on normal, I get half price for what you get. So, and by the time, like, I do 2 harvests of, like, let's say wheat, and then I sell it, and then by the time I do 2 harvests of barley and sell it, 2 harvests of canola and sell it, when I get back to the wheat again, the price is back up to where it was when I first sold it. So I'm going to be stockpiling for high demands. I'm going to be stockpiling potatoes and sugar beets, but that'll be way later because those machines are so expensive. They are 479,000. He's at 90%. I didn't even realize that. So you're running the case 45 footer. Yeah. See I like the New Holland because it holds more, and then I screw up and park that right in my way. I love the New Holland, man. The case is good. Don't get me wrong. It's 45 feet, you know, but it just doesn't hold as much. You're on hard? I hear you, man. Yeah, this map here is really normal. Is, you know, if you've played it before, like you've played the other maps and stuff, normal is kind of easy on this one. The way that the map is set up, they really have everything close, and you know, those grass fields over there by 18 that you don't even have to pay for, that you can do a lot of your mowing and get a lot of your chaff for your silage, you know, without even having to buy fields, is just, that's such a help. Whoops. Can I get out? I can't get out in between the... I got stuck. Alright, back up. Yeah, it's, yeah, normal seems, you know, and that's, I'm not trying to put anybody down that's on normal. You know, it's not what I'm saying. But I've played, you know, I've got 300 hours on Westbridge, or let's see, 300 hours on Westbridge and 500 on Bjornholm. So, you know, I needed it. I needed to step it up, so that's why I did it. And I just wanted to try it because I'd never done it before. But once you get going, man, it's like all the other ones, you know. Once you get going, you're all right. Let me move this over here. Where's it at? 89%. All right. Need to start that sower. Um, 71, we'll wait and fill you up. Alright. Yeah, if you're using this, man, you've really got to pay attention to it. You know, because it'll keep on filling it up and going nowhere. When it gets to 100, boom, you got to shut it off. It's a great piece of equipment, trust me. Selling the you know, the stuff early on is okay until you can afford it, but then after that, turning it into chaff, man. Selling the live straw is okay, but turning it into chaff and then into silage is the way to go. Yeah, the New Holland once upon a time. Good night. All right, Slime. You have a good night, buddy. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping into the stream. Come back and see me. No beep or nothing. That's right, Fizzle. No nothing. Nope. Not a thing, man. It'll just keep on spitting that stuff out, and that's it. Yep. I mean, when I use it later, and I hire a driver and I'm riding next to it, you know, it stops at 100%. It'll stop putting it in the trailer, and the thing stops on its own, you know. But I don't know why they don't have something for it. The Krone does the same thing. Krone is the same thing. It'll just, as long as you're in it and you're driving it, it'll just keep throwing it in there past 100%, and you're just wasting it. It's going nowhere. I know, right? It is. It's very odd. Yeah, it's very, very odd. I don't know how many times I've been sitting here and, you know, just chilling, you know, whatever, man, and look down and, like, God only knows how long it's been there at 100%, you know? I just forget. So I try to remind myself when I'm using it. But I normally do one row with the live straw, and then I'll tarp it, and then I do one row with the cornfield over there. But I like to get them at 25%, you know, at least. And I think that, I gotta check that cornfield. I'm almost positive it does 25. But I need to make sure before I get this one too full. $25 to $30. That's good. It's enough. You know, you like to have that sense of accomplishment, especially when you got to unload all that. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be to flipping 100% and you got to sit there and dig it for 2 hours. That's no fun. It's no fun. I suppose if you had a ton of trailers, you could keep it going. No, I don't think it throws past 2, bud. I'm almost positive it only does 2. It'll only throw in 2 trailers. 3 it doesn't recognize. So that's at 27. And I'm almost done. That's right. That's right. I can do that. Okay. Because that's the last field that I have over there. And then we're good. So that'll be alright. That's... I want to see what this field will do on its own. I can't remember. I'm almost positive it's at least 25. This one right here. Oh, let me turn this off. I hate this little box right here. It bugs me so bad. I like to see it for the silage, but that's about it. Any tractors? And tractors. Oh, right. Can I move the pipe on that? No, it moves on its own. Like, even if you, like, if you're using it and I put it down, whoops, that's tarping the trailer, hold on. If I put it down like that, it'll still blow out the back. It'll just blow straight down into nothing. Yeah. So I can put it down. I just leave it up when I'm transporting it. So I don't forget when I get there that it's, 'cause, you know, it's all about remembering stuff, right? I'll get there and start using it, and it just automatically will start throwing it in the ground. So, yeah. So I won't normally, what I'll do is, that's why I waited so long to start streaming this, because I wanted to have other things to do, because you know, I'll sit there and do other things while I'm loading up the silage. You know, I'll just sit there and do silage until I get bored. You know, just front loading it in there. So I wanted to have other things for people to watch other than that. So that's why I waited so long to stream it, but... Alright, let's get this guy going here. Because nobody wants to see us, you know, sit there and load silage for an hour. That's no fun. I do like this. Oh, see, and I left it down, didn't I? See what I'm saying? Look at that. I would have jumped right in there. So yeah, I gotta leave it up. I highly suggest that, unless you have a way better memory than me. Leave it up, because it will do it, man. It'll just start sucking it up and blowing it right in the back of the, right behind the machine. I like the new truck. You know, it doesn't have the power as the old one. You know, it doesn't go as fast, I should say. It's got more horsepower, but I like it. I like it. I think it sits a little bit low to the ground. Like, I don't know if that's necessarily realistic, right? Let me get out and look at this. Maybe it is. Let's see, how tall, let's see. He's right to the thing. I don't know. Maybe it's alright. Just looks like the other one when you're in it, that you're higher up off the ground. But it's a cool truck, man. Automatic. Nice. 6-wheel drive. And it hooks up to everything, too. Did you know that? It hooks up to... You're doing cows, let me tell you... Yeah. I have, I think the most I have is 200. I think I don't know which one it is. I have 200 at one farm, at one of the farms, and then 200 and 150 at the other one. So yeah, I feel you, bro. I think that that's plenty for me. You know what I'm saying? I get close to 100,000. I do the mixed rations, and I get close to 100 and some thousand a day. You know, so that from the milk, that's fine. That's fine. That's all I need. But this one here, I'm gonna do it later after I get, you know, set with the farm and get all the fields, because that's what I try to do, is to get all the fields. That's what I did on the other two maps. And then organize them so that they're even and all that good jazz. As much as possible on what I'm harvesting. When did they add that? They added it. This is the map thing. It came with the map. If you have this DLC, then it comes with it in the gold version. I don't know what you. Yeah, I don't know what you. That's right. You had to get the. Well, no. Could you get this? Could you get just the equipment? Well, I think the gold version was just free. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, it comes with. It comes with. Oh, he was empty, wasn't he? Was he? No, he wasn't done yet. Hold on, let's go empty him out. So yeah, it came with the whole package deal, the map, and then all the equipment. There's some extra tractors and all that jazz. So yeah, it's 6-wheel. It's 6-wheel, and it attaches. It has a pintle back here in the back. See it right there? I don't know about the straight pipe trailers, but I think all the low hook trailers it hooks to. So it doesn't necessarily have to pull the 5th-wheel trailers. It can pull the low hook trailers. Like those, like the, like that one, that one, that one. You know, it can pull all these from here across. I don't think it has a place for the straight pipe trailers, but all the low hook and the 5th wheels, it works for. See, there's your new that's the trailer they start you out with, the Farm Tech. So, and it's cheaper. This truck right here is much cheaper. It's half price of the man. You know, it's 462 horsepower. It's a little bit more horsepower, but it only goes 40 miles an hour, and the man goes 50. But, you know, whatever. I like it because, you know, you can use it for everything, and it's you know, it's cheaper. So it's a good truck, man. I'm glad they added it into the game. And they added some tractors, too. I just wish they would have stuck them in here where they belonged. Because they put them on the end, and it's really hard to... You know, here's one of them. Zetter tractors is what they add. I got the JCB pack, too, but... This is what they added right here. These 4 tractors. So... They were alright. They give you that one and that one to start out with. That's a cool tractor. I'm going to end up getting that back, but it was like, you know, it's $450 a day. And when you're starting out on hard, that's a lot of money to be dumping a day on one little tractor, so I had to get rid of it. But I'll end up getting it back because it's really cool looking. You didn't know that came with it? Really? Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff that came. Well, not a bunch, but, you know, trailer, the little trailer. They added, see, basically what they did is it seems like they made it a little bit easier on hard because they give you a trailer that goes in between these two instead of like Westbridge and Bjornholm where they start you out in this one. You know, they give you, whoops, they give you that one. So, you know, which is better. And it's a good little trailer. And it's a tipper and a dumper, so it does both. But anywho, what else? I'm trying. Oh, sprayers. No, spreaders. They give you a smaller spreader to start out with, so it's cheaper. It only does 12 meters instead of 26, but it's a good spreader, whatever. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh no, they gave you another plow, a smaller plow, just to help you out if you want to connect some fields early. Instead of paying 15,000, you can pay 12, but whatever. Trailers. They gave you 2 new harvesters, and then your chaff machine. So, with the headers. So yeah, I thought it was well worth the $14.99. You've been screwing yourself over. I hear ya. Yeah, I think the pack is well worth the $14.99. Is that it for this? I gotta think. I gotta take this over and do corn, but I don't need the header. But I'm not gonna take it back to my farm yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this ready to transport over here. And yeah, and like I said, that semi hooks to all those trailers. So it helps you out a lot. I mean, that semi really, can do some work, man. And being a 6-wheel drive, it doesn't have any problems. I mean, it's wherever you need it to go, it can go. Is that guy gonna catch him? I hope not. Alright, we're gonna move him off of that field as soon as he's done. I gotta pick up that last row of stuff or that's gonna bug me. So we're planting our second harvest of barley. And that got us, oh, I don't know what it got us. This is the last of it. So we'll go dump this and check. And then this has got to go over to the chaff field. We'll be doing our corn, turning it into chaff. So let's go empty this. You got everything but the DLC? Oh no. Yeah, that's a good pack, man. There's a lot of stuff in there. Yeah. It was a great pack. Oh, this new map is huge. I mean, it's an awesome map. You're talking 36 fields. I mean, that's pretty good. They're a little bit smaller fields, and every one of them, are a lot of them can be combined. That's how they have them set up. A lot of them can be combined. Alright, we're gonna set this, starting this over this way. I want to get this, well, you know what? It's got to go over there anyway, so let's take it. You had no idea? That stinks, dude. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, I like this truck. It's a good. They helped out people, man, when they put it in here. They really did. So we'll set this right here, and it'll be ready. And that doesn't need to go yet. So let's get this done. Hopefully I can get this whole thing. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, I wish I would have done this chaff on the other maps. It would have made life a lot easier. But you know, when the other maps were out, they didn't have this machine. You know, because this is like half price of the Chrome, close to it. So. Oh, okay. I bought this when it first released, so I bought every DLC but this one. Oh, this DLC is worth it, man. This map pack is worth it. Oh, get over there. The map pack and the vehicles is the only one that I didn't buy. The only DLC I didn't get was the other chaff machine, the New Holland one. I didn't see the point in it at the time. I thought it was a little bit high. I think it's like $8 for just that one machine. I thought that was just a hair high, man. That was just, I don't know, it's $7.99 I think, or it's $6.99. I can't remember. I think it's $7.99. I just thought that was awful high for a machine. It might have been cheaper to buy it like this one, and that's why they put it in there. But yeah, at the time I had already had the Chrome, so it didn't really matter to me. But they definitely priced this one right. This map pack and vehicles is well worth the $14.99, in my opinion. Well worth it. No. This is Xbox One, my friend. No. Alright, let's get this guy started. Where are you? There you are. That was the last one you got? I hear you. Yeah, I'm a purpose type guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if there's a purpose in it and I know I can use it, then it's fine. Like the IT runners, I tried them, and you know, they're nice to have. The actual I found out the oh, excuse me. The one of the IT runners, the skip, the one that's like a half of a soda can or whatever, you know, if it's cut in half. Trailer there. You can actually put tree limbs in it. Like all the other trailers, there's a top on them, you know, so you can't dump like tree limbs or anything else in there. But on that skip, you can. So if you have like short tree limbs or whatnot, and you just want to pile them all in, and then actually, what would you do with them then? Dump them in. Oh, maybe take them to the sawmill and dump them in the water, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't really find too much use for that with the other trailers. I mean, I like having it. It's nice to have. I might use it later, but and it's pretty cool if you want to set stuff around the map or whatever, but I really didn't find any use for it. So this is kind of a long trip, and eventually I'm going to set this up different, where these fields that I'm doing, the wheat and the barley, I'll have them over here so that I don't have to drive so far. But right now I just don't have everything set up the way that I want it, which is alright. It's completely fine. I don't mind making the trip. So we'll get this done, blanket it, and then we'll start on that field right there. Whoops. Hello, we need to move. Right. That was the last one you bought. Right. The New Holland one. Yeah. No, I was just saying usefulness for the DLCs. So yeah. The IT runner was the other one that didn't really. Whoops. The wrong button there. How much is that? Do you remember how much that New Holland was? When you bought it in game, like, you know, paid for it. Like this one is $229 versus $415, and those are the same machines. You know, they're chaff machines. That's all they are. The Krone and this one right here, RSM 1403. So I'm curious how much that New Holland was. If maybe that's why they put it in the game, because the Krone is so expensive that by the time you can afford to buy it, you really don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It's just to make, you know, even more money. But oh, I need my thing up. What am I doing? We had 100 almost. There we go. Bam. Alright. Yep. Oh, you don't have to, man. You don't have to check. I was just wondering if you knew offhand. It's no big deal. I'm not gonna pay that for it. I think that was a little bit too $8.99. That's just too high for one machine, in my opinion. That was really too expensive. Alright, so I gotta use this again, so I'm not gonna. I always spray my stuff off after I'm done with it, or in between. That's one of my little pet peeves. So something I do, man. Couldn't wait to get my, you know, they start you out with, what is it? I want to say it's 5,000 or 3,000. No, might be 3,000 or 4,000. I can't remember what they start you out with. You know, you don't have anything in your silos, so you can't sell anything. And I could not wait to get my first pressure washer. It was driving me nuts. Oh, okay. You do the same. Yeah. Just something, man. Just a little pet peeve. Alright. This thing's searching out for trailers. It's funny. Oh. So I'll show you something here in a minute. It's just too close to the ground. It won't pick. It doesn't actually pick it up. It shows that it picks it up, right? But it doesn't move it. Like if you hit it to go up and down, it doesn't do anything. Right? And this is only, you know, I mean, you can buy the Krone later, but, you know, it's barely off the ground. It does fine here, you know, on the grass and in the dirt. It won't do anything. But when you take that thing out on the road, it wants to hit everything, every little nook and cranny in the road. So, you know, to get it over here, you know, I drove it. I just put up with it. I tried to stay as much on the grass as I could. But it works perfectly fine on this machine. I know it looks ugly and well, yada yada yada, but I'm a function guy, right? It works perfect. You think it helps the machinery work more efficient? Maybe, man, maybe. What are we doing? Oh, wow, it's freaking. I'm like, what is that guy doing? You might be right. Who knows, man? It might. Alright, let me get this guy ready to spray, get this equipment staged where it needs to be over here, and then we'll get started on that. What's he got? One more row? Yeah. I think. Yeah, he's got one more. No, that's to make silage, dude. That's a chaff machine. I know what you're talking about. You've got the actual. You're talking about this. That's for corn. Right? I'm not using a harvester. That thing I'm using is a chaff machine. It makes stuff for the silage. Right? That thing right there. So what I'm using is the header on this one. And the reason why is because the header for it, right? These are the 3 headers that it comes with. It just turns everything into chaff, into that green stuff, right? And then you tarp it and then it turns into silage. So this is what picks up the wheat and the live straw and grass. This mows the grass and picks it up, and it picks up everything else. The canola, like if you plant canola, you plant wheat or barley, it'll turn that into chaff if you want to. And this one is for corn, okay? But see, it's only 6 meters wide, right? While the one for the Krone is 10.5 meters wide. And that one works on that machine. So, and that corn for doing chaff to make it into silage is the highest yield. Like you get the most bang for your buck Um, you know, picking up that straw is okay. That live straw is alright. But the most bang for your buck is corn. When you plant cornfield and you turn it into silage, that you get the most yield from that. So time to spend that 14. Yeah. Well, you said you had the Capella. That's for harvesting corn. Actually harvesting the corn, not turning it into silage. Yep. I've got the Capella too. Except mine is painted yellow for my New Holland. I think I do, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. I got the 45 footer. Yeah, right there. Or the 16, I'm sorry. Yep. That's from harvesting my corn, the field next to it. I'll show you here in a minute. Yeah, for your axle flow, which is a harvester, it's not a chaff machine. Right? Chaff is strictly for silage. That's all the chaff machine is for. It's not a harvester. It doesn't harvest the corn. It cuts it down, it grinds it up, and it turns it into chaff. And that's that green stuff. Like, it looks like mowed grass, right? What I just did. So yeah. Yep. That's all that it does. And silage pays very well. On normal, well, you're doing it on hard, so. But I'll show you here in a minute. Let me get this over here. This is why I'm getting two machines. Because I'm going to be leaving one over here. But I'm going to wait and buy it after I do my next harvest on my barley. I'm going to buy the my New Holland. My next New Holland harvester. Oh, it got you, huh? Yep. Fizzle. It got you. Nightbot. Yeah, I just, you know, you can't put the... Can't put the Capella on the chaff machine, man. I love doing silage, man. It's awesome. You know, if you don't mind loading it up with the front loader later, bucket full after bucket full after bucket full after bucket full. You know, silage is awesome. It's almost as profitable as, you know, hauling the trees. Because you get what? $8,000 to $5,000 for a tree. Normally, most of the trees, that's what you get, right? So, you know, for me, it's, you know, $5,000 a bucket load. Now on normal, it's $10,000 a bucket load. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash. Yeah, I'm gonna wash this header, and then I'm gonna park this machine, and then we'll do some. Turn some corn into chaff, man. Yeah, New Hollands are the bomb, dude. They are the bomb, without question. Love them. Alright. We're not going to do this because You know what? Wait a minute. Yes, we are. I got to do that cornfield over there, but I have to fast forward some time because it's not. I planted it late. That other cornfield, which this is going to harvest. So by the time we get done doing this, you know what? I screwed up. I was supposed to do that canola. That's okay. We'll do it later. I'm not worried about that. This one needs to stay over there anyway. Stay over here. This is why I brought it. I need to stay right here and do these fields because I'm going to do... I don't know how many whoops. I don't know how many cornfields I'm going to do over here. If I'm going to do 24 and 27 in corn or not. I can't make up my mind and connect them. Whoops. Why are you giving me a hard time? Did that earlier, and I know you'll go over this. Really? Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to end up connecting those. So at some point I got to do trees. Because I'll have to get rid of them, but... This one's going to stay separate. That's strictly for chaff. Yeah, this is 45 also, man. This is a 45-foot header. That is a 45, yep. So we'll just hook this up for now, because I'm right here. Oh, you silly thing. I did the left bumper and you did not recognize it. Yeah, we're just gonna get this set up so it's sitting here and ready. Alright. What? Did not notice that. I'll have to get that next time. Yeah, my New Holland has a 45, bro. You know that, right? You know, that was interesting because, like, they didn't have it at first. They didn't have the 45 footer for the New Holland at first, but then they put it in there. So, that was nice of them. And it holds more than the case. I don't know that this... Yeah, I'll hit this real quick. Are we all set? We're good, right? Okay. All right. Let's start that bad boy. Yeah, this is the best way. I mean, you know, if you don't like the looks of that, you can stick with the smaller one, or you can wait and spend 400,000 on the Krone, and then you get that bigger header on it. But hey, man, it works beautiful, so I use it. It's all good. Doesn't bother me a bit. Yeah, the one that comes with it is 4 meters smaller, so why not, right? Later on, I really feel like the need to buy a Krone, I will, but I don't know that that's going to happen. Right. Yeah, forget the Krone, yeah. Yep. Works just the same, doesn't go any faster. I mean, it's the same machine for half the price, you know. I mean, you can't beat that. Can't beat it with a stick. Yeah, they don't know about. Yeah, well, you know, that's it, man. They you know, the canola and stuff. It's right, but this corn right here is. You know, if you're gonna make chaff, this is definitely the highest yield out of everything. Whether you mow grass or whatever, it's the highest yield. So I pick up the straw, the live straw, and then I do this, and that's how come I can keep those filled up. Well, not at 100%, but you know what I mean. Bee's knees, right? I hear you, bro. That's why I normally leave the cruise on this thing set at 6. And it's the lower 6. There's actually 2 settings for 6 miles an hour. There's a high and a low. So if you keep it, just go to 5, bump it up 1 time, you'll be there. And it'll stay right with that machine, man. No problem. I might do some silage and buy those, and buy that harvester that I need. It's only what is it, 430? Wait, let me see, how much is that stupid thing? What do I need? It's just gonna be for the canola and everything, so I need to buy that and the header. Yeah, 430. And 79. There's 2 of them that are planted right now, 12 and 6, and they're ready to be harvested. And I kind of wanted to plant them all at once. Those canola row, I call it over there, on the right side. See how it stopped at 100%, right? My trailer's at 100% and he stopped. You know, I wish they would have something like that when you're driving it. It would stop throwing it. Alright, let's see. Whoa, we gotta go to the first one. And I love how the wheels on this turn look. The back duals. The back axle on the truck turns also. So it helps you turn tighter places. It's pretty cool, man. It's a pretty cool truck. You switch to your iPad? Okay. Cool, man. Thing so I can see where this, and this is a lot easier for me being in the truck and looking at the mirror to keep this trailer straight. I'd much rather do that than be third person. Alright, let's get this at 100. Is that? No, it's not. Oh yeah, Crampy's the way to go, man. There we go. I wish there was another way you could look at that without going through all that. Oh, but I was talking about the back of the truck, dude. The wheels turn on the back axle of the truck, not the trailer. Right? That's what I meant. Yeah. That back axle, that rear axle right there on the truck itself, they turn to help you, so. Right? See, look. See the back axle on the truck turn? It's a nice little added feature, man. So we'll get this one done, and then I should be speeding up time now. Actually, 16:30. I hate doing night stuff, so I'll probably fast forward it to the end or to the beginning of the next day, so that that field behind us will be ready. We will be harvesting that for corn, and I'll just store that for a high demand. Corn, potatoes, and sugar beets are going to be stored for high demands. And I'll be selling just the wheat, barley, and canola on a regular basis, so. Until I get everything established really well, and then we'll start stockpiling everything. Cool. Look at the New Holland Quick. What, the one that I got? The bigger one? Yeah, it holds more than the case, if that's what you're talking about. Has the 45-foot head, just like the what did you say it was? Axle flow or whatever? Yeah, but it's got a higher capacity. So you don't have to empty it out as often. I think it's like 2,000 more or something. The axle flow capacity is, what is it? 12,330, and that one's 14,500. So yeah. Yeah, the axial flow case, yep. Axial flow, yep. 1230, 14,500, yep. Absolutely holds more, man. And you can get a 45 in both of them. And you can use that Capello. That Capello right there, even though it says axial flow 9230, that's what I have on my case. It will work on both of them. And you can paint it. You can paint it when you purchase it. Well, you know that because you bought one, but you can paint it, and they need to update that and put it down there that it works on the New Holland also. This is not the only size. That will work. That's what I have on mine right over there. It's the 16-footer. On that New Holland, and I painted it yellow. So I'm sure yours is red, so it's gonna, you know, you might want to sell it and rebuy another one if you're gonna get the New Holland. But yep, that's why I like using the New Holland. Time for a trade-in, yeah. Absolutely. So this doesn't, you know, it's well worth it, man. Doing this, trust me. It's well worth it. Those rows of chaff will pay me, you know, 25% to 30%. Is somewhere around $250,000 to $300,000, or a little bit more. You know, one of those rows over there, so. And I don't know, it doesn't take an hour to unload one, but it's well worth the money. It's well worth this little bit of effort. You know, I got the cruise set. I'm not even steering the truck. You know, every now and again I adjust it, but I mean, come on, man. You know, and then I use, you know, I pick up the hay and straw with it, but, sorry, the live straw with it. But it's cake, man. You know, the hard part is sitting there and unloading, you know, using that front loader and just scooping it and putting it in. But dude, let me tell you, if you're on normal, it's, well, I mean, you know, you're talking $10,000 a bucket scoop of the front loader. Every single scoop. So yeah, it's good money. It's good money. Bank, that's right. Plus you didn't know they had a DLC. That's it, man. Bank. Ooh. I hear ya. Oh man, he cleared your stuff out. Little Nightbot. Alright, we're good. Yeah, man, he's had a mind of his own. Mind of his own. That guy cultivating this field. I don't like to start him too early because this thing's so slow and he goes twice as fast, so maybe another row or two and I'll start cultivating. Left up that one corn stalk. Oh, I was gonna look and see how much wheat we got, or barley. Check that real quick. 151.6 for a harvest. That's so cool. See, I rotate it like I said, I did the wheat. I sold the wheat out and it dropped to 247. You know. Now I did that harvest of barley. Now again, I'll do one more harvest of barley and then I'll sell it. And then I'll do the same with canola. I'll do 2 harvests. And then by the time I get back to the wheat, it'll be up to 340 something a ton. So, you know, I just keep rotating them around like that, and I never have to. By the time I get back to them, they're always paying. You know, they're always paying the same price, the high price. So, it works out pretty good. I think that's Let me get down to the end of this one and I'll start that guy. Because I've got the big 12-foot cultivator on that thing. I used to worry about them leaving marks and all that in the no, not on this one. I don't worry about it no more. If that cultivator wants to miss or the sower wants to miss a little, I could care less. Doesn't bother me a bit anymore. And forever. You can store everything as long as you want. And I've heard people storing millions of tons of stuff. So yeah. Alright, let's get this guy started. Yeah, I think we should be good. Maybe. I'll go one more. He's quick, man. Nah. I mean, it's not anything, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started. You know, well, not just getting started. You know, I have 6, 12 on the right, 6, 12, 16, 21, 20. I just bought those, all those down through there. Well, I had 6 and 12. I just bought 16, 21, 26, and 29. Then I've got, you know, 15, 20. Those barley fields that I did in 14 and 19, and then 17 and 22 over there, and that's it. So no, it won't rot. Well, and now listen, I've got plant withering off, so I don't know what you got going on, but I like to play the game the way I want to play the game, and I don't want the game telling me, you know, hey, you can't, you know, you need to harvest this now, you know, because I will end up buying all the fields, and I'll separate everything, so equally. So yeah, I've got plant withering off. So maybe if you have it on, it goes bad. I'm not sure, but I don't play like that, so. But if you have it off, no. I know for a fact that it does not go bad. You do too? Then you're fine. You put as much in there as you want. Yeah, you can put as much in there as you want. So it's at 19. So yeah, it's going to be close to 25 by the time we get done. I thought so. I wasn't sure I think I missed a spray or something. I got off track a couple times ago doing this field, and it didn't get me to 25%, and I must have done something. I didn't fertilize it or something. I don't know what it is that I forgot, I guess, maybe. Anyways, yeah, we'll be good. Get done with this and then blanket it. But I've got a ton. I've probably got a ton more hours into this map than you do. Fizzle. Yeah, I can sit. Yeah, but I won't. I'm gonna sit on potatoes, corn, and sugar beets. That's what I'm gonna sit on. I need the money, you know, between this silage and what I'm selling my product for, you know, selling the product. I mean, I need the money to build the farm, so yeah. But like I said, rotating that the way I do, I always get top dollar. Now I won't get high demands, but I get top dollar. It'll go right back up in price again by the time I get back to the barley or the wheat, whatever. It'll be back up there again. So that corn, all those, I'm gonna make a couple more cornfields over there. That's going stockpiling, and then I'm gonna get one of the potato harvesters, because I'm gonna tell you what, man, I have had 4 since I've started. I've had 4 potato high demands, and it's crazy. It's just, it's absolutely insane. No sugar beets. I've had 1 corn, but it's all been potato. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that next. But those potato harvesters, you know, they're 479,000. So, you know, and that's, I'll get it. I'll get it. And I'll get the right field for it. But let me get this guy started right here. And then I'll be stockpiling it. And the only time that I will sell the potatoes is, or the sugar beets, or the corn, is when it goes to high demand. And that's where I'll really start raking in the money. When I do that. Oh, don't hit that. But I've got to build my train first, you know. I got to build my train. I've got 1 piece of my train so far. My trailer train. So I can haul my stuff. My 1 piece is right there. Right in the thing over there. That's the start of my train. That crampy that's sitting over there. And then I put 3 bullpups behind it. 3 of these behind it. And then the big case. This is what pulls it. This one right here. And that's my train. And that's what I'll be hauling the corn for the high demand, and all the stuff for the high demands. Yep. So, where am I at here? Here I am. Let's go, Bubba. But that's later on, man. That's later on. I got other things I want to do first, but... Oh. Guy flies, man. That guy flies. Whoa. So we got 1 more and we'll be done with this. That ain't so bad, man. Not bad at all. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a beast, dude. It's what I use. I got one, my train in Westbridge and one in Bjornholm maps. Absolutely, and that's what I make my deliveries. See that thing? Oh, there it goes. It stopped. All right, so we're not going to use the end of that. I just get rid of that corn, and I'm going to move that dude. I could have just clicked on him. I'm going to move this cat out of the way. Whoops. I want to set the cruise. Thank you. So yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're enjoying some farm sim. And I do thank you for being here. I'm going to start setting up a schedule when I'm going to stream. Thinking about a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then weekends will be up in the air. But if you follow me, you know, you'll know when I'm on. Like you follow everybody else. Or I have a Twitter page that is just set aside for that. That's all I use it for, is to let people know when I'm going to stream. If it's not on a schedule. So either way, you'll be well informed. Alright, let's get this bad boy cleaned up. Appreciate that, Fizzle. Now we'll be at some point doing some Forza 6, I just don't know when. But plenty of farm sim, I can promise you that. So you can watch me build this farm. Good, bad, or indifferent. But I promise never to make you sit through me loading up silage, okay, with the front loader. I won't do that to you. Yeah, this right here. I won't do that to you. Because that is no fun. Yeah, Forza 6, cool. Yeah, I only race the non-collision races, so too many wreckers out there, man. I should spray that. We'll do it. Well, you know what? I've done it like 4 times. But this is what I was talking about. I back it up. Sorry about the beeping. I can't shut it off. Oh, no. Really, dude? I did this last time. You stinking thing. Well, go around if you need to. There's no trailers. I'm gonna wash this header off, guys. The machine doesn't need it, but I'm gonna see the header is... If I go forward, it'll catch on everything. So, we'll give this a quick bath and... See, it's not... It doesn't really touch the ground, but it's close, man. It's really close. So it wants to hit everything. And you can't, it's raised as high as it'll go. Like, it just won't pick it up anymore. So that's the only bad part about this thing. So if you don't want to spray it, you know, if you do, you gotta, you know, I mean, look, I'll show you, okay? It's up in the air, as you can tell, down here in the bottom. But if you drive it on this, it wants to hit everything. Like, watch, you'll see. Oh, it's not gonna do it in here, are you serious? It does it more in the open road. Like, it'll hit those grates, though, for sure. Oh, there, it just hit something. But yeah, it can be a pain. But on the grass and the ground, it's no problem. It goes like it should. So anyways. Like I said, if it bugs you about the colors and whatnot, then you can wait and go spend the $400,000 on the Krone. Or you can use the small header that's for this, that's 4 meters smaller, if you want to get it. So it has one available for it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Alright, we're going to get this hooked up to this trailer, and then we're going to sow this field. Whoops. This... I'm going to get that pipe back up, because I will forget to do that. Alright. Curb check it, yeah. Yeah, it does. The road hates it. I mean, it's not supposed to be on there. You know? So. But it works great. It works great. That's all that matters. It's right. I don't know if I was going to make that turn or not. I had to go slow. Alright. Let's see here. we need to... No, I'm not gonna make it. I said I wasn't gonna make you do that. Let me see, how much is that? Because I need to get that canola up in 6 and 12 or whatever those fields are over there. What am I looking at here? What is that? 430 and 79? Is that right? What? Hold on. 509. 509, 509, 509. Do I want to do that or do I want to wait? And I need to get that big sower. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. I was gonna buy the harvester for 6 and 12 and 16 and 21 and 26 and 29. Because I want to leave this one over here, but I'm not ready yet. So 6 and 12 can just wait for canola. And we will go ahead and fast forward this. Might have to go through the night really quick. But a few friends play. Whoa, hold on a second. You ever plow out your field, then sow it to see it makes a difference in yield? Oh, I didn't even see there. Sorry. You both of you are in purple. My bad there. Frodo, I wasn't trying to ignore you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry about that. So please explain why this game is fun. I don't get it. It's just fun. It is very fun. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. Because you're in control, man. You do what you run your farm the way you want to, and there's several ways that you can do it. There's logging to do, there's animals. I mean, there's a ton of equipment. I mean, it's a blast, man. Slurry machines if you want to do manure and do that for spreading, and it's a fun game. It really is. If you're into this kind of stuff, I used to sit and watch people stream this for like 4 hours, and I didn't understand it either. But when I sat there and I would watch somebody doing it for 3-4 hours, I was like, you know what? I would really like to check this game out and play it. And yeah, and I just, it's such a blast to try to, work things out and get the money, and, what do I spend it on? What do I do next? Do I buy this field? Do I buy, you got 36 fields. What do I plant? It's a challenge. I'm not a farmer either. This is my first farm sim game. I play Madden career and play a little bit of Battlefield 4, and I race, Forza 6, but I don't know, this game just really draws you, man. It really does. Yeah, there's a lot. I would suggest, I hear you. Well, I would just suggest, my suggestion would be to watch more people stream it. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit there and you watch them, or any one particular person, for several hours, then that would be your sign that you enjoy it. You know? That would be the sign that you enjoy it. Or maybe, hey man, maybe you just, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just you'd rather watch it than play it. But there's 3 different maps, you know, and they're all just as big as this one. Yeah. And it's really cool. It's really fun. Alright. I am fast forwarding the night, so it will be... Let me see. Is that corn popped? Oh, it did. Alright, but I'm going to daybreak, because I hate doing stuff at night. Not that I can't, and not that I haven't, but if I don't have to, I don't. Where am I going? Oh. I got lost there for a second. It's like, which way is this truck pointing? I think the lights are cool on this one, because the other one, it doesn't... Like, I think it does a backlight, but this one here, like, has regular lights and then all lights. That's pretty crazy. Alright, about 5:30 I'll stop this timer. Maybe just a few more minutes here, and it'll be nice and sunny out, and then we'll harvest this corn. Actually, I don't have to wait. I don't know why I'm sitting here with this guy. He can get started. Actually, I might have to do some scoops of silage, guys. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm at, whoops, 5:30. That's about the time I like to stop the clock. There we go. Might have to do some scoops here. True that. If you watch it, you probably enjoy it. Yeah. That's what I always say. Yeah. I might wait for the price to drop, then try it out. It might be 59. But I mean, you're talking 3 huge maps with all this different equipment, and I mean, you know, it just depends on your, you know, what your situation is financially. But there's a ton of equipment in this that is, I mean, it's got the 2 semis and potato harvester, but it's loaded with equipment. And then you have the logging, all the logging stuff, chipper to turn it into wood chips, and you know, the different logging equipment. You got a skid steer here with all its attachments. Telehandlers with all their attachments. Front loaders with all their attachments. And then 1 pickup truck. But yeah, there's you got a water tank for the cows. And you can do a portable fuel tank, which I'm going to have to bring one out here to this. Well, no, actually, wait a minute. Do I need one? No, because there's one right up the road. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go take my, well, I'm waiting on this to load up. I'm going to go take this. Let me dump this, and I'm going to go get some fuel. Now, I'm going to try not to make you guys sick in this thing, okay? Because when you go third person a lot of times, because it turns in the center. It's a little twitchy. It doesn't bother me. When I'm doing it, I can run it third person. But yeah, some people don't like it. So there you go. On hard, it's $5 grand a bucket scoop. On normal, it's $10,000 a bucket scoop. So let's go fill this bad boy up. Does it require any knowledge of the equipment? No. No. You have a cheat box here, man. You have a cheat box right here. So anything that you need to know about how to drive it, what it can do and what it can't do, it tells you. You know, and once you use it, you know, once you do a certain piece of equipment, it tells you you know, it works the same way for the other equipment. You know, that's similar to it. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. I was supposed to turn at that road back there. But what to use, like sowers and fertilizers. Dude, there's a ton of YouTube videos. You know, this is why I don't do third person. See how it shakes the screen? Because it pivots in the center. So it moves the screen around, and that's why I don't drive it third person. That guy's almost done. That dude is done. Alright, let's get the fuel in this first. But yeah, and you know, you can ask me if you need some help. If I'm on, I'll be more than willing to help you out. Alright, get some fuel here. Whoa. So I'll just go over here and park this thing, and then we'll go do our corn. Oh. Alright, let's go do our corn. So I try not to drive through it, even though it, you know, I just kind of pull in a little bit. But I'm not moving the cultivator every time. I'm not that hardcore, man. So I try not to drive through the field as much, you know, as little as possible. But yeah. Yeah, I did almost take it out. You're right. You're right, Frodo. This guy's empty. Which he almost is. There he goes. Back up out of this bad boy. Leave this right here, and I think we gotta fertilize that field now. Yeah, he's done. Alright, so we're done planting, sowing, whatever. You drive through yours all day, I hear you. Yeah, it is really interesting. You know, you got to give it a chance, man. And it's really relaxing, you know. You don't want to... I have plant withering turned off, right? Here's plant withering. Turned off. So, with fast growth, which means that, you know, that everything grows faster. But, yet, I don't have to harvest it. If you have plant withering on, what happens is after so long, the field will go bad. And everything will die. So, and you can't hurt this equipment, dude. I'm telling you, you cannot hurt this equipment. And if, let's say you drive it into, am I done? No, I'm not done with this. Let's say you drive it into the, like there's a waterway here, all the way around the map, in the middle. If you drive it in there, you just go back to your screen and you can reset it. Right here, you can reset all the equipment. So if you drop something in the thing, you know, you drop a tractor, you just go down and hit reset, and it will reset your vehicle back at your farm. So you can't hurt anything. So it's really easy that way. Let's say you're driving it and you flip it over. You just reset it and go back and get it. It's no problem. You can't get it flipped back over again. But yeah, it's a really interesting game. And it's all about you, man. You do your farm how you want to do your farm. Wow, that is growing. Oh, that's because I advanced time. Okay. And I really shouldn't have done that while I was planting. That's not a good idea to do. I've got enough things to do. I did this a little bit hurried because I wanted to get that cornfield up. It's not a good idea to plant while you're advancing time, because this is what happens. The field will grow unevenly, but I have more than enough stuff that I'm going to do before I get back to this field that it will be completely grown all the way up. So I highly suggest not advancing time while you're planting or sowing. Wait until after you're done so that you don't have this. So those are 3 separate stages right there. But it doesn't matter for me because, like I said, I got more than enough stuff I need to do before I come back over here. Anyways. Oh no, it doesn't matter if you don't clean them. You don't have to. You can let them get as absolute dirty as possible. It does not matter one bit. It's just personal preference. When I'm done with stuff, I just like to hose it off. That's all. It's just something that I do. Nope, it doesn't matter one bit. I just like, you know, my stuff to be clean when I'm going to use it. And it's just a balancing act, you know. You have to decide what you want to do. And there's people do their farms several different ways. When I started out, this is the DLC farm. Sosnovka, and you know, they give you, what do they give you? They give you field 14 and field 19, and that's all the fields that you get. And so, you know, you have to make a decision how you're going to work your farm. And you know, like I said, there's other YouTube videos and other people that are streaming it. Now you have to be careful, you know, what are you going to play it on? Are you going to play it on the Xbox One? Are you going to play it on the computer? You know, just be aware of the streams that you're watching to make sure that if you're going to play it on the Xbox One, you know, because there's things that you can do on the computer that you can't do on the Xbox One. Equipment that you can have that you can't have on the Xbox One. So, but the vanilla version are the same as far as PC and the Xbox are concerned, and the PlayStation. But PC has a ton more mods and stuff. But anyways, yeah, you just have to, you know, and like I said, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there and plenty of people that stream it. If you have questions, you can just ask them, and you know what they do when they got started, how they, you know, what they decided to grow, and you know, all that kind of jazz. But it's once you get going, like I've never played this game before. This is my first farm sim game. This is my third map. You know, I played the other two maps, so I knew exactly what I wanted to do here for the most part. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, this is my first farm sim game, and I had no clue. I just watched people that stream it and said, you know what, I want to check that out, man. You know, so that's what I did. I like it. I like the game there, Frodo. Yeah, there's some cool mods for the PC. I mean, I wouldn't tell you something that I don't, you know, if I don't like something about the game, I'm gonna let you know. You know, as far as DLCs go, this is a must-have. The DLC, this DLC for this is this map. Now you don't have to get it, but I highly recommend it. It's well worth it. I mean, you're talking this whole map plus a bunch of different equipment that was for $14.99. And I got it. Ones that you might not necessarily need is the IT Runner DLC, and maybe there's a DLC for a certain chaff machine, which is like the red and white one that I had over there that I was using a little bit ago. You know, and they want like $8.99 for that deal. I just didn't think that was worth it, so I didn't get that. I didn't get that DLC, but I did get the IT Runner, but I really haven't used it that much. You know, it's just, it gives you extra trailers that you can set down. That's the main frame right there on the right, the IT Runner. And it just works like a dump, like, you know, if you had dumpsters or whatever on a on a trailer, rollback trailer, and then it sets these down on the ground. It's a cool idea, but there's plenty of trailers in the game already. All these trailers come with the game, and there's plenty to use. So I wouldn't necessarily say that that's something that you have, unless you're really interested in that type of stuff, you know. But yeah, this DLC and the JCB DLC are pretty cool. There's a JC, which gives you the skid steer. You know, this is the JCB skid steer, and it's a pretty neat thing to have. I like the JCB DLC for the skid steer alone. Oh, where am I going? I'm not full. Sitting here talking. Theme Park Simulator? No, I've never tried Theme Park Simulator. And the PC version of this game is absolutely amazing. The different mods that they have. If you haven't watched somebody played it on PC, you need to check it out. Because some of the mods that they have, and they have another map in there called Pleasant Valley, which is absolutely enormous, and a ton more stuff to do. PC is definitely the way to go. If I had a PC that would run it, I would be playing this on PC. Just keeping it real, man. I would be. Faster winners coming. Man, Tio, what's up, man? How you doing? Mr. Max. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Yes, winter is coming. We need a turbo boost on this thing, you know. A little bit of nitrous. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need to oh, what is that? What did Tim Allen used to say? Oh my god. Oh, I can't remember now. Yeah, it needs an upgrade. Pun intended. Hey, listen, you're more than welcome. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello, man. Good to see you. Absolutely good to see you. I'm gonna be doing the same here in a few minutes there. NTO Max, absolutely gonna be doing the same here in a little bit. Just wanted to get a couple hours stream in and or close to it. Hadn't done one in a while, long while. Trying to get back into it again. Alright, we're gonna go take this bad boy back to the... Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, if you have a computer, man, I highly suggest getting it on computer. And it'll run it without question. Mods are absolutely amazing. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Chuck. know, you always wonder about this bridge, right? It's a lot of weight going over that bridge. Anybody wondering, that has a belt in the bottom of it that helps empty that out. Bottom of the trailer. If you're wondering. Yeah, it is. You want the gold edition. You definitely want. Now the gold edition is an add-on. That's an add-on. Is that what they're doing? I do believe that's an add. I don't. You need to check on that, Frodo. I'm not sure about PC, man. I know the gold edition is an expansion, so that's new. That just came out. That is this map and a lot of several pieces of equipment that were just added. I mean, you don't have to get it yet. That's what I'm playing on right now, is that gold expansion pack. But that does not come with the main game. That's like a DLC. So that is a little bit expensive. If that's what they're charging for that. And it's because it just came out and it's new, so. Wow, that guy filled up quick. Did I wait and go? No, I thought I went right after he got me full. Maybe I didn't. I think it took me that long. Interesting. 20 new vehicles, yeah. So, there you go. So you got the $24.99 plus the $29 together. But it's, I mean, if you're into it, man, it's, well, trust me, it's worth it. You know, this is the map you get. It's well worth it. Well, I hate to do it to you, everybody, but it is that time. I just want to do a couple hour stream or close to it. I will be on again tomorrow night. Please follow me. It should be, I want to say, around the same time Eastern. Probably about 11 Eastern. 10 or 11 Eastern. If that changes, I will, if you're on Xbox One, I will post it on the game feed if I'm going to stream, or I normally post it on my Twitter. And it's the same as my tag, USMC2111LSG is my Twitter. And we're links in the chat also. Nightbot's been putting them up. But should be about 10 or 11 o'clock tomorrow night. I should be back. Eastern. Sorry if I didn't already say that. 10 p.m. Eastern. So thank you guys for being here tonight, and I do appreciate it very much. Jeff Jam 88. Hello, I'm kind of the same boat as Frodo. How's the logging work? Do you just cut down any tree you want? Yeah, you can cut down any tree you want. But you have to process it, man. You know what I'm saying? Several pieces of equipment that do that. On my other map, if you stop back, but there's probably plenty of streams out there that you can go check out. But tomorrow, if you stop back in, I'll go on my other map and show you. I do logging on my other map. You got a wood chipper and some other logging equipment that you can use. But Yeah, it can be pretty in depth. You can do wood chips and you know, pull trees if you want. Yeah, you can cut down everything though, to answer your question. You can cut down any tree. So anyways, welcome to the stream there, Jeff Jam. Thank you for stopping in. And Izzy and Fizzle. Sorry, man. Let's see, who else? We got Mr. Frodo. Trying to see who's chilling in the chat here. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Mr. Mantio Max, thank you, sir, again for stopping in. Hope you get a good night's sleep. I plan on doing the same. And yeah, absolutely. Takes 263 hours. The wood chipper, they made it a lot easier to use, but it is kind of tricky. So yeah, it's something to get used to, but you can do it. Oh, horsepower. Okay, 263 horsepower. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Have a good night, good day, wherever you're at, and hopefully, like I said, about 10-11 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be back on again. If not, I will update you where I said before, and if it's going to be sooner. But yeah, thank you for stopping in. Have a good night. Peace.